Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I just got back from the Oregon coast like 5 minutes ago. So I just kind of flew in and sat down, and here I am. So totally winging it. But it's just, there's something about the ocean. I swear I'm like part mermaid or something because it just, when you're standing in front of something as significant as, the ocean, it's just, you connect, with something larger than you, like a greater energy, a greater power. And that's what these energy updates are all about. They're just about being informed, being aware. We are all swimming in this, beautiful sea of imprinting energy, that imprints on us. And then we, put our little impression in there. And it's like it moves on, to the other side of the world. It's kind of like when you think about, sometimes when two cars, come together and bump into each other, a little paint gets left on each car. That's what I'm talking about. And so the more that we can, work, understand, kind of what is being activated, the more we can use it um, to to set ourselves in harmony with that, and use it to be in the flow, and feel that things are going smoothly. I always, pray that, life unfolds for me with grace and ease. And I think everybody can relate with that because it's been a tough, God, year and a half, especially for, all of us. So, anyways, let me know if you guys are tuning in, like who's on and how your weekend's going, and just how you're doing, where you're from. And yeah, let's just have some fun. So, okay, let's get to the energy update. What we're talking about today and every week is I use human design, which will show us what area the sun is moving through, what energy is going to be illuminated for us this week, that we can use to our benefit, right? We can learn to harmonize with the highest possible frequency of this energy. And we also look at the earth, where that is, moving through as far as the book of changes, the I Ching, all the different expressions and potentials of masculine and feminine energy, like where we're at this pinpoint, moment in time, actually, for this coming up week. So the sun is moving through the gate 8, which is the gate of contribution. And this is a very creative energy. It's connected to the throat center. It's all about like authentic expression. What what is it that you do differently, uniquely? Where is it that you see yourself being able to really make a contribution in the world? Like, we all come here with different gifts, with different purposes, with different, drives and passions. And there's a reason for that, right? Like, if we all just lived completely authentically as who we truly are, instead of trying to be conditioned into, fitting in with everybody else and blending in and not standing out. It gets conditioned out of us, and then we forget, we lose that uniqueness. And so I want you to start thinking, today and as you move through your week, of, what area of my life or areas can I make a bold change to be more authentic, to be more true to who I really am, and expressing myself like from the heart, even if it's a vulnerable place, which it usually is for a lot of people because you're not used to, to doing things that way. Just, experiment this week and start to notice, what areas of your life that you're maybe compromising yourself in. Both the sun and the earth, the gates that they're in, the energy that we're moving through this week, they are both tied to compromise. And, when you start to compromise who you are, or you start to hesitate or hold back from, speaking your truth, from expressing yourself in a free spirited, authentic way, that's when you start to lose yourself. And that's no good. It's no good for you. And it's no good for, society, when we think about the contribution that we make to the greater whole, right? And so the earth is moving through the 14th gate, which is the earth is going to be how we're taking in, what is being illuminated for us, the areas that we can really make a greater contribution, or really tune into what we're passionate about, creatively. Like if you could just, live a life without compromise, what would that look like for you? And we've got this beautiful gate 14 energy that we're grounding this in with. And that's it's the gate is called pushing upwards. And it's a powerful gate. It is all about finding and generating the resources that you need to do the work you love, um, you know, so that you're more aligned with what you're doing for money and, work in the world. What you're contributing is tied into the true direction, your true north, like where you really need to be headed. And the shadow side of this is, when you find yourself in a job that you hate, sucking the life out of you, right? You don't feel like you're making any contribution whatsoever. You feel completely compromised, and you're doing it because of the paycheck. And you can start to think about this, and you can start to see if, wow, if I started to just take tiny little steps of, really getting clear on, where I might be a little more creative than somebody else, where, like, could I make a unique contribution that might get noticed by other people? And when you start to do that, it can be the littlest, tiniest steps, but you start to create that alignment. And that's when you do start to be in the right place at the right time for the right opportunities to start to, line up so that you are able to like push upwards in a natural, like we said, with grace and ease way, and you feel like things just are starting to unfold for you, and you're really, doing work that you enjoy and that you love, and you have a mindset like, let's like wake up tomorrow and just set the intention while you're eating your breakfast, drinking your coffee, like, my mindset is going to be that, life is abundant. I am abundant. There is plenty of everything to go around. I don't have to compromise, or I can compromise less. You can start there. And, to see how you start to shift your perspective. And it's all about reframing our mind, and, releasing anything that is affecting our signals, right? And so that's why I thought, when we're getting into our biofeedback tones, that it would be good. For some reason, it just came up, in my field, that it would be good to kind of clear out. I put in Wi-Fi and cellular frequencies, just kind of clear out the clutter, again, that is moving through our bodies, these radio waves, just like the energy is moving through our body. And the more that we can clear that out, right, and kind of start to harmonize and balance ourselves, the more we can tap into that creative potential. And so I also included the Nogier frequencies, the Nogier A, which is all about activating cellular vitality. So let's like concentrate, as we go into this, on, just clearing out the clutter in your biofield, and, really letting your cells come alive. The Nogier frequencies are specific hertz frequencies that have been proven to affect the body in specific ways. And so this is all about cellular vitality. And then chakra work. We're going to do solar plexus. That's where our power, that is where, our unique contribution is, if you think about it, and the throat chakra, because remember, this is a very expressive type of energy. So it's, instead of just thinking about it and like daydreaming, like, oh, wow, wouldn't it be cool if I did this one day? No, this is about stepping up this week and taking steps to actually put that out into the world. And then obviously the gene key activations, for these are DNA level cellular activations for aligning with the highest possible frequencies of making a contribution, and then also of that pushing upwards, that really finding that empowered energy to take action. So without further ado, let's do this thing. Let's go ahead and start to just sit back. If you can, put your feet firmly on the ground. Start to take some deep breaths, focusing on that exhale. Again, we're really starting to go inward, starting to focus on your heart center, the core of who you are and where your truth lies. As vulnerable as it might be, it's time to start putting that truth out there into the world in a beautiful, creative, expressive way. And with this next exhale, I want you to take that light, that spark of imagination, of creativity, of the energy that is you, the one and only energy. There is no other thumbprint or spark out there like you. And start to move that down through your torso. We're going to take that down through our legs. Feel that light moving down and crossing through your feet into the earth like roots of a tree, just really focusing on absorbing all the nutrients that you need to empower yourself this week as you continue to drop that light that is you down, 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 all the way to the center, the core of the earth, the crystalline core of absolute perfected reality. And feel yourself plugging into that core of perfection, of creation, of everything you need to accomplish your dreams. And on this next inhale, start to bring that beautiful light. To me, I always think of this beautiful pink light that is at the core of the earth. It's just pure love, pure potential. Start to bring that back up, moving back up into your feet, feeling it surge through your legs, resting at your heart space, taking a minute to just attune to that higher level frequency. And on this next breath, let's start to bring that beautiful energy, that light, up through your upper chakras, your throat, your third eye, moving out your crown chakra, all the way past the moon, past the sun. Just feel it shooting past all of the stars in our universe. And on this next exhale, feel yourself breaking through the boundary of all it is that you know into the white light, the Akash, the ether element, the greatest space of creativity, imagination, and possibility. This is the space that geniuses have accessed. Einstein, Tesla. They just tapped into a potential that was greater than them, and they downloaded it. And that's what we're going to do. Once you feel that you've adjusted to this beautiful, brilliant, golden white light, start to feel yourself pulling that down towards your body, moving that energy back through your upper chakra, your crown, your third eye, feeling that illumination taking place. Your third eye is your vision. That's where you can activate your dreams, bring them into your throat center, which is where you express yourself from, and bringing that to rest into your heart space, mixing and tuning into the beautiful earth energy, feeling yourself tethered between heaven and earth in a perfect space of creation. And with that, we will start the tones. Take a nice deep breath. Just feel that harmonizing shift in your body, in your cells. Um, that's interesting that I was talking about the Nogier A, the cellular vitality, because that's definitely what I was feeling with these tones, just kind of like, the energy in my body, starting to kind of come online and come alive. Um, it's interesting. My daughter plays the piano, and she came over this week and started playing on it, playing the piano, and she said, "Man, this is so out of tune. It just doesn't sound right." And it is so interesting when you think of our bodies as musical instruments, if you will, and we are so receptive to energy and to frequency. We're so influenced by it. And can you imagine if you're going through your week and it's like banging on the piano and it's like ding ding, it's like totally out of tune. Of course, things aren't really going to go right, and they're going to bounce off you in weird ways, But once you bring a tuner out and you tune to the highest level expression, it's perfection, right? It's like the beauty of the most perfect pianist, playing in concert. So good job for all of you that took some time today to, get your frequency right for the week, to get clear on what your intentions are going to be for the week. And I can't wait to hear what magic happens. So please, if you ever, I love it. That's my favorite thing when people, leave me a comment and they say, wow, I felt this shift, or, this changed, something in my week went different, or this is what happened. I had this really cool experience. I love to hear about that stuff. That's what inspires me and, keeps me going to do these updates. And cool announcement, next week I will have my YouTube channel up and running, and so I'll be doing some really cool, incentives to, get you over, keeping me company, so I'm not all alone on my YouTube channel, and just mixing it up with the energy updates and adding, different creative outlets just to up level us all. So I hope you come along with me for the journey and the ride. Promise you it will be uplifting and inspiring. And I appreciate you guys spending your, few minutes of your Sunday evening with me. And please feel free to share this out or invite people into the group, because it's a private group. So I don't think you can share it out. But if you know anybody that would benefit, please send them into our community. And I love all of you, and I hope that you guys have an incredibly amazing week. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time, next Sunday, same time. Bye.